Now we look at problem set 26. Here now we are supposed to do the construction. We are supposed to do 7 different constructions. Okay. So we are going to do the first one. For that we need an angle of 60 degrees. So first let us take a straight line. Have you got your straight line? Then we are supposed to keep this as the vertex. So over there you will keep your arrow. See to it that it is on the straight line. When we are measuring from this side, we are going to see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So we put a point here so that we know that at this angle we will get 60 degrees. Then you take your scale and join the two lines together. You can extend it as much as you want. जितना लंबा बनाना चाहते हो वो no problem. But here we have got an angle of 60 degrees. Have you been able to draw? अगर आपने लाइन ऐसे ली होती और फिर आप ऐसे दिखा रहे हैं तो ये साइड से मेजर कीजिए. बी केयरफुल. यानी अभी हमने ये जो लिया ये साइड से किया तो वी आर टेकिंग द इनर नंबर्स. अगर आप इस तरफ से कर रहे हैं 60 डिग्रीज तो बी केयरफुल. ये साइड से आपको लेना है एंड देन यू विल शो 60 डिग्रीज इन दिस वे. यानी 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. तो यहाँ पे अगर ले रहे हैं तो आउटर नंबर्स और इस दिशा में ले रहे हैं तो इनर नंबर्स. ओके, जो अंदर के नंबर्स हैं. ओके, नाउ लेट अस लुक एट द सेकेंड वन. Second one, we have to draw an angle of 120 degrees. So now let us draw the second one. First, as usual, we will draw a straight line. ये line हो गई. And then now we are going to show 120 degrees. So if we are taking this as the vertex, how will we show 120 degrees? We will place this on the straight line and we already know till here is 90, 100, 110 and 120. So here we have the point to show you 120. Now we join these two lines. जब आप join करते हैं सिर्फ point तक भी ले सकते हैं और आगे एक्सटेंड भी कर सकते हैं. सो दिस विल शो यू 120 डिग्रीज. अभी यही अगर आप ऐसे ड्रॉ करते तो भी चलता 120 डिग्रीज, लेकिन आपने इस दिशा से लिया तो यू विल टेक द आउटर नंबर्स. लेकिन हमने जब इस तरीके से ड्रॉ किया वी टुक द इनर नंबर्स. Now we draw figure 3. The third angle that we are supposed to draw is 90 degrees. 90 degrees is actually very easy. अगर मैं directly इससे भी करूं, okay? आपको ऐसे नहीं करना है लेकिन मैं आपको बता रही हूँ. Suppose मैं directly ऐसे भी draw करती this way and then I draw this way. Okay? मैंने शॉर्टकट फटाफट मेथड यूज़ किया. अगर मैं ऐसे भी ड्रॉ करती तो भी वी नो दैट दिस इज 90 डिग्रीज. बट लेट अस डबल चेक. गलत हुआ तो सो इन एन एग्जाम हमको प्रोट्रैक्टर लेके करना है, नॉट विथ अ रूलर. रूलर से हम डायरेक्टली 90 डिग्रीज ईजिली ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. बट चेक कीजिए, हैज़ इट बिकम 90 डिग्रीज? Can you see? 90 पे दिख रहा है आपको? So we know that this we have drawn it correctly. It is of 90 degrees. Now we have to draw the fourth figure. And the fourth figure, they need it to be 150 degrees. Okay, so as usual, first we will make our line. Okay, we have drawn a line. We will take this as our vertex. Now, when we are taking 150 degrees, you know that it is an obtuse angle, that means greater than 90. So, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140 and 150. So, we put our point here. Sharp pencil use कीजिए ताकि आपके figures बहुत clearly आए. मोटी मोटी pencil से geometry नहीं करना है. And then we can join this. As I told you, you can extend it beyond the point also. And this will show you 150 degrees angle. यहाँ हमने नंबर लिए inner numbers और अगर यही figure आप ऐसे दिखाते 150 degrees तो आप outer number लेके भी कर सकते थे. It doesn't matter. जैसे ये right angle है, आपको अगर इस दिशा से दिखाना था, that means if we extend this line on the other side, then even this, you know, is 90 degrees. But what is the difference? अगर इस दिशा से हमने लिया है तो ये 90 degrees दिखाने के लिए हमने inner numbers 0 to 90 काउंट किया और अगर ये दिशा से दिखाना होता तो outer numbers 1 to 90 आप दिखा सकते थे. Both will be correct. Now going on to figure number 5. Now the fifth figure is 30 degrees. So first, as usual, we will draw a line. And we are going to take this as the vertex. So from that point, we have to measure 30 degrees. So 10, 20, 30. Okay, this is an acute angle because it is going to be less than 90 degrees. Acute angle हमेशा 90 डिग्री से कम होता है. इसको जोड़िए, पतली पेंसिल लीजिए ताकि उसका पॉइंट जो होगा that will be nice and sharp. Okay, so this will give you 30 degrees. यही आप उल्टी दिशा में अगर ड्रॉ करना चाहते होंगे ऐसे 30 degrees also okay. When you draw from this side, take the inner numbers. When you take it from this side, take the outer numbers so that you don't make a mistake. Now going on to the sixth one. The sixth figure that we have to draw is of 165 degrees. So first we are taking a straight line. We will use this as the vertex or the center point from where the other arm also comes out, and we will show 165 degrees. Okay, we keep this in the center here, and 165 degrees on this scale will show 90, and then 165 will show right up to here. So when we join that, we will get a 165 degree angle. Please note, this is an obtuse angle. Okay, it's much more than 90 degrees. This one is a 165 degree angle. Exactly this type, you could have taken the line here and we could have shown it here also. So in case we had shown it here 165 degrees also, it would be allowed. And the last one, the seventh one that we have to show is a 165 degree we finished, and now 45 degrees. Okay, so we take a straight line first. We will use this as a vertex from where we will draw the other arm, and then we will show 45 degrees. 45 degrees is less than 90, so we know it's going to become an acute angle. between 40 and 50, we have here the point of 45. So we join the two lines together and we get a 45 degrees angle. Okay, so this will become 45 degrees. The same thing, अगर आपको इस दिशा से ड्रॉ करना होता तो भी चल जाता, लेकिन ये साइड से आपको इनर नंबर्स एंड ये साइड से आउटर नंबर्स लेने हैं. दैट इज़ द ओनली थिंग दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. नाउ types of angles, they have already told you, we did it in the beginning as revision also. Now here they have shown you types of angles. First they have shown you a right angle. Okay, so let us look at that. The first one, 90 degrees, we learned is a right angle. So a right angle which was drawn in this manner, we know right angle is 90 degrees. They have named it A, B and C. Angles of measure are 90 degree. If they ask you which is the vertex, vertex means common point, it will be called B. Which are the arms of this angle? BA and BC. The second angle, they have given you an acute angle. Okay, this was a right angle. And this is an acute angle. इसकी दिशा कोई भी साइड रहे, लेकिन the measurement is less than 90 degrees. So we know it's an acute angle. Now what have they named it? R, S and T. Correct? So angle RST measures less than 90 degree and therefore it is an acute angle. So here how much was it? Less than 90 degree. Correct? So angle RST measures less than 90 degrees. Therefore, we call it an acute angle. And the last one that they have given you, that is L, M and N. You can see that this measures more than 90 degrees. So we will call this an obtuse angle. This one, angle, now we can call it LMN also, we can call it NML also. So LMN measures more than 90 degrees and therefore we call it an obtuse angle. Now if you look at page number 39, they have asked you to fold some paper. Do you have some rough paper? You can just take a rough paper and fold it according to the picture. You can see that where you have folded it, you will get a right angle. You can try it with any craft paper or from your notebook, you can take a paper and you can do that. Parallel and perpendicular lines. Now we are learning a totally different concept. So we will see that later. तो आपने कागज लेके फोल्ड करके देखा? You got a right angle? Take any paper, whatever paper you have, waste paper also, and you fold it and you fold it. फिर से. So this angle which will be formed will be a right angle. आपने check करना है तो you can check it with your protractor also, that this will form a right angle or 90 degrees. Okay. Now parallel and perpendicular lines, let us start with that. Parallel lines are two lines which never meet. यानी दो lines जो समांतर है और वो कभी भी मिलेगी नहीं. For example, if I draw one line like this, and if I draw another line like this, even if I extend it down here or if I extend it up here, it will never meet. So that is known as a parallel line. Now what is a perpendicular line? अगर मैं कोई भी straight line के ऊपर 90 degrees पे एक line draw करती हूँ, do you remember we use this to draw 90 degrees? So then you will get a perpendicular line. Okay, so this line is a perpendicular line. तो कोई भी line के ऊपर ये अगर line आप extend भी करते हो तो यहाँ पे जो ये line है that is known as a perpendicular line. And these two lines will be called parallel lines. Now you look at the picture given in your book. The bars on the window in the picture are parallel to each other. That means there are many bars like that. जो सलाखें रहती हैं, जेल की सलाखें ऐसे रहती है, यहाँ पे खिड़की पे ऐसे सलाखें हैं. That means the iron bars, they are parallel to each other. The steps on the ladder. That means if you have to climb up this, have you seen the steps of the ladder? They are also parallel. Okay, so these are parallel lines. These two are also parallel lines, and all these lines are also parallel to each other. The vertical legs of the ladder are also parallel. So these are the vertical legs of the ladder, and these are the horizontal lines. Horizontal यानी इस दिशा में, vertical यानी standing lines what we call, and horizontal means sleeping lines. Both of them are parallel to each other. Now they have said take a rectangular piece of paper and fold it in such a way that one edge falls on the opposite edge. तो उन्होंने कहा है take one rectangular piece. Okay, this is लगभग rectangular, and you see to it that you fold it in this manner. Okay. Now make another fold in the same way. तो और एक बार fold करना है आपको ऐसे. Now unfold and see. अभी यहाँ पे जो lines बनी आपको दिखाई नहीं पड़ रहा है, तो what I'll do is मैं उसको लाल पट्टी से बना देती हूँ. Okay. रेड मार्कर आपको दिखाई पड़ेगा कागज पे कैसे पैरेलल लाइंस बन गई. नाउ कैन यू सी क्लियरली? वी हैव पैरेलल लाइंस ऑन दिस. सो दिस वे यू कैन सी दैट पैरेलल लाइंस आर इक्वी डिस्टेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर, यानी उसके बीच में जो अंतर है हमेशा वो सेम रहेगा, समांतर, और कभी भी वो मिलेगा नहीं. नाउ रेलवे ट्रैक, if you see, it seems as if it meets at the end. वो एक भ्रम होता है हमें कि एकदम दूर तक ऐसे दिखाई पड़ता है कि वो जॉइन हो रहा है. रेलवे ट्रैक्स बहुत सी बार जब हम देखते हैं वो ऐसे दिखता है, यानी हम यहाँ पे खड़े हैं, यहाँ से देख रहे हैं, तो आपको लगेगा कि ये दूर है और फिर बहुत दूर वो नज़दीक नज़दीक होता जा रहा है. ये क्यों होता है? क्योंकि यहाँ का आप नज़दीक का बड़ा देखते हैं, फिर वो छोटा छोटा दिखने लगता है, लेकिन ये बात नहीं है. टू रेलवे ट्रैक्स विल नेवर मीट, कभी भी वो एक साथ नहीं होगा. यानी फाइनली अगर ऐसे हो जाएगा तो वो ट्रेन कैसे जाएगी वहाँ से? वो सिर्फ दिखता है ऐसे. ओके, सो इट डजंट हैपन दिस वे. ये है ऑप्टिकल इल्यूजन. नाउ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ ऑप्टिकल इल्यूजन? यानी आप जो देखते हैं आपको भ्रम होता है कि वो मिलता है, लेकिन रेलवे ट्रैक इज एग्जैक्टली लाइक लैडर. इट विल ऑलवेज कंटिन्यू टुगेदर इन द सेम इक्वी डिस्टेंट and it will never meet. That is how the parallel lines are. The lines traced with a pencil are parallel to each other in your book. The lines shown alongside are not of equal length. यानी आपके बुक में एक लंबी लाइन दिखाई गई है और उसके साथ में एक छोटी लाइन दिखाई गई है, डजंट मैटर, बट दे आर स्टिल पैरेलल लाइन्स. पैरेलल लाइन्स डू नॉट इंटरसेक्ट. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इंटरसेक्ट? यानी वो कभी कभी ऐसे क्रॉस होगा, ये संभव ही नहीं है. यानी ऐसे वो एक दूसरे को इंटरसेक्ट करेगा या क्रॉस करेगा, ये इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर पैरेलल लाइन्स. पैरेलल लाइन्स विल नेवर एवर मीट. आप कितना भी उसको एक्सटेंड करते जाओ, ऊपर से नीचे से, it doesn't matter, you can keep extending it as much as you want, okay, it has to be straight and it will never meet, no matter how far they are extended. यानी कितना भी आप लंबा बनाते जाओ, कभी भी वो एक दूसरे को मिलेगी नहीं. जैसे नदी के दो किनारे हैं, आपकी नदी बहती रहती है, कहीं पे वो किनारे मिलते हैं, दो किनारे, दो अलग अलग, left bank, right bank, you will find will continue on the two sides. They will never ever meet. Take a ruler as shown in the picture and using a pencil draw lines along both sides of the ruler. तो आपने अगर रूलर ली, उसको बीच में रखा और दोनों साइड से आपने लाइन ड्रॉ की, तो you'll get parallel lines. Now perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines you can see here I had already drawn, which is at a right angle. Here you can see in your book also they have shown, आपने यहाँ पे चौक खड़ा किया है कागज़ पे या टेबल पे, that means on your table उसको खड़ा कीजिए. तो compared to the book, this is forming a right angle and therefore it is perpendicular. Look at your book again. Here you can see, measure the angle between any two adjacent sides of your books. Now what is the meaning of adjacent side? ये आपकी किताब है, right? ये आपकी किताब है. The opposite sides, यानी ये side और ये side जो है, these are the opposite sides. So they will form the parallel lines, but adjacent means which are next to each other. So this one and this side, you can see are the two adjacent sides. They will form always a 90 degrees angle. So perpendicular will always form a 90 degrees. Now they have given you, look at the picture of a page on a notebook. अभी नोटबुक का अंदर का पन्ना उन्होंने दिखाया है. ऊपर की एक मार्जिन रहती है और एक साइड की मार्जिन भी रहती है, करेक्ट? नाउ these two margins are also perpendicular to each other because here it forms a 90 degrees angle. Now we go on to problem set number 27. First question they have given you, give two examples of parallel lines that you see in your environment. So दो उदाहरण देने हैं आपको, आजू बाजू जो भी दिखता है, parallel lines कहाँ दिखती है. Now don't take the bars on a window, क्योंकि वो तो उन्होंने दिया था. So you can write railway tracks. What else can you see which is parallel? The two sides of a door. आपका दरवाज़ा जो है, आप अगर ये साइड और ये साइड देखते हैं तो वो पैरेलल लाइंस बनती है. Second question that they want you to find out, give two examples of perpendicular lines that you see in your environment. आपके परिसर में क्या दिखता है जहाँ पे आपको perpendicular line दिखती है. Now if you look at the flag post, or the flag pole, okay, जहाँ पे आप झंडा वंदन करने के लिए जाते हैं और ये जो डंडी रहती है जिसके ऊपर आपका झंडा रहेगा। ओके, सो दिस पोल ज़मीन के हिसाब से वो परपेंडिकुलर रहेगा बिकॉज दिस फॉर्म्स 90 degrees angle. Similarly, the mast of a ship, जहाज़ में, ये है आपकी जहाज़. This is just simple drawing of a boat, so not complicated. But when you have a sailboat, okay, the mast, इसको कहेंगे हम mast, and over here you have the cloth which catches the wind and it is tied down. यहाँ पे एक रस्सी रहती है जिससे वो बंधा हुआ रहता है. So this particular mast will form a 90 degrees angle. So this mast of a ship will also be perpendicular to the ship, or even for a boat, okay, or a sailboat. Next question, they have given you the third question. Look at the pictures given below. The first one, they have already given you that they are parallel lines, and the second one they have given you is a perpendicular line. Now the third picture that they have drawn one long line and one short line. Now, how are these lines? These are parallel lines. Second picture they have given you slanting two lines this way. So this will also be parallel lines. रास्ते के दो साइड भी आप अगर लेते हैं तो वो भी कभी नहीं जुड़ेंगे, तो दोनों साइड की लाइंस जो है, रोड का ये साइड और ये साइड will give you parallel lines. Now let us look at the last one. आपका जो चौराहा होगा जहाँ पे चार रास्ते बनते हैं, यानी दो रास्ते intersect each other at a certain point, this you will find is perpendicular line. अभी आप कौन सा बेस ले रहे हैं? If you are taking this line as the base, then this line is perpendicular to it because it forms 90-degree angle from this side as well as this side. If you are taking this as the base and if you are taking this line, even then it is perpendicular. या आप इसको लेके ये देख रहे हैं या ये देख रहे हैं, anyways it will be called a perpendicular line. So that brings us to the end of the lesson. In this lesson, what all did we learn? We learned about right angles, which are 90 degrees, acute angle, which is less than 90 degrees, obtuse angle, which is more than 90 degrees. All these angles we learned how to measure if the angle is already given. We also learned how to draw it at a particular angle in case we need to with the help of the protractor. Also, later on we learned what are parallel lines and what are perpendicular lines. So with that we come to the end of the lesson, and whichever sum is given to you, in this there is more of construction. See to it that you have your geometry instruments with you and a very nice sharp pencil with you. You need your ruler, your protractor, and you should always have your instruments carried with you for any of your geometry exam.